everybody. I'm Felicia. I'm excited to do some Pilates with you today. We're going to do a full body workout. It's going to be multi-leveled, so please pick the level of your choice. A lot of times we like to go for that hardest level. It doesn't mean that that's always the best case. Make sure that you tune into your body. You know your body best, and do the level that's best for you. So I like to say, choose love and love your body. Okay? So why don't we just get right to it? We're gonna start with one foot in front of the other or both feet together. It's up to you. I'm gonna start with some stretches of the neck and the shoulder. Sitting up on the sit bones, belly is in, straight spine, arms out to the side. One hand goes over the head, the other one comes to your shoulder, bringing that head over. Breathing in and out, go a little bit further. And again, breathing in and out, go a little bit further into the stretch. Good, arms out to the side, going to the opposite side. Belly is in, straight spine. Feeling that stretch, breathing in and out, go a little bit further into the stretch on the breath out. Breathing in and out, go into the stretch even further. Arms out to the side, put one arm across the body, the other one comes down and around, shoulders away from the ear. Sitting up on the sit bones, belly is in, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Arms out to the side, the other one comes across the body, down around with the other one. Sitting up on the sit bones, belly is in, breathing in and out, going to the stretch even further. And again, breathing in and out, going to that stretch even further. Arms out to the side. Put one hand at the top of the back, the other one at your elbow. Belly is in, straight spine, breathing in and out, go into the stretch even further. Make sure those shoulders are down. Breathing in and out. Arms out to the side, bringing the opposite hand to the top of the back. The other one comes over the elbow. Shoulders down, belly is in, breathing in and out. Go into it even further and breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even further. Good. Coming down with the arms to the knees, rounding the neck in a circular motion. When you go to the back, make sure that you don't clench the neck back. It's still an extension of the spine, so extend it long. Coming around, breathing in and out. Coming back the other way, extending that neck and coming all the way back down. Extending those arms out to the side again, coming up and over the body, chest is wide, looking up at the ceiling, belly is in, the sit bone and hip is down towards the mat. Opposition stretch with the upper body, looking at the ceiling, breathing in and out. Go a little bit more into the stretch. And then you're going to come up, going to the other side. Feeling that opposition stretch, that sit bone and hip is down towards the mat, chest is wide, looking up at the ceiling. Opposition stretch, breathing in and out, go into it a little bit more. And then coming up into center, scooping out that belly, one hand at a time comes in front of you. If you need to put a pillow or a towel in front of you between your head and the floor, please do so. I'm going to go all the way down. Sit bones stay on the mat, rounding that spine, scooping out the belly, breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even more. And again, breathing in and out. Go into that stretch even more. Going to scoop out the belly, one vertebra at a time, pressing those hands into the floor, coming up to a seated position. Good, we're going to take that hand, put it at our lower back. You should feel a small little curve at your lower back. That's neutral or natural spine that we call that in Pilates. Okay, you want to feel that throughout the whole class, even if we're lying on our back on the floor. Okay? Let's play with that a little bit. Hands on the knees, breathing in and out, rocking off the sit bones, rounding the spine, scooping out the belly. Make sure that the shoulders don't come up by the ears. Pressing in the belly, come all the way back up, one vertebra at a time, sitting up on the sit bones. Taking that hand, putting it at your lower back, just feel that small little curve again. Let's play with that a little bit more. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, then pressing in the belly to come all the way back up. One more, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, coming off those hip bones, and then pressing in the belly, one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up to a seated position. Now, rounding that torso in a circle, using your breath, making sure those sit bones are not coming off of the mat like a seesaw. And let's go to the other side. Breathing in and out. Good. Using your breath, rounding that torso. And when you're ready, you can come up to a seated position. I'm going to come to the side of my mat. You can do this in 3 different levels. First, sit up on the sit bone, belly is in, straight spine, palms towards each other, arms in the shoulder sockets, shoulders down from the ears. But the legs are going to be either like this, bent, feet on the floor, or heels into the mat with bent knees. That helps with tight hamstrings and any tightness in the hip, or the hardest would be all the way straight out. I'm going to do the middle one. So again, palms towards each other, arms in the shoulder sockets, belly is in, straight spine. I'm gonna rock off our sit bones again, come halfway down to the mat. Breathing in and out, scooping out that belly, rounding that spine. Good, making sure that you're not clenching at the front of that thigh. And then pressing in the belly to come all the way up, one vertebra at a time, sitting up on those sit bones. Belly is in. Okay, again, breathing in and out, scooping out that belly, rounding the spine. Make sure the shoulders don't come up to the ears. Then you're going to press in the belly, not clenching at the front of the thigh, coming all the way back up. Let's do that again. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, coming halfway back, rounding that spine. Then pressing in the belly, one vertebra at a time, comes all the way back up. Try to smile. I always joke around about smiling, but at the same time, it relaxes your jaw, and then tune relaxes the rest of the body so you can do more. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, last one. Then pressing in the belly, coming all the way back up. Now we're going to do some twisting of the spine using the obliques. Breathing in and out, taking that elbow like you have a bow and arrow. That elbow is reaching back, and then that hand in front of you is reaching forward. You don't want to clench at the front of the thigh. You're still twisted. The spine is slightly rounded. And then coming all the way back up, palms towards each other, arms in the shoulder sockets. Make sure that you don't bring the arms down to the knees. You want to keep the tension in the arms. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly. Make sure that you don't bring up one hip or sit bone off the mat either. So you're looking back on that twist, looking back at that elbow, feeling the opposite stretch forward with the opposite arm, pressing in the belly, coming all the way back up, and smile. It's a lot to think about. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine. Don't clench at the front of the thigh. Feel that opposition stretch with the arms. Belly is in, to come all the way back up. And again, breathing in and out, coming halfway back with the twist of the spine, opposition stretch with the arms, pressing in the belly to come all the way back up. If you want to do a little bit harder of a level, you can extend the arm all the way back. So breathing in and out, keeping the arm straight, feeling the arm go all the way back, still twisting, feeling that opposite stretch of the arms. Belly is in, and coming all the way up. And again, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, bringing that arm all the way back, feeling the length throughout the arms in opposition. Don't clench at the front of the thigh, bring the belly in to come all the way up. One more on each side. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, feeling that stretch in both those hands in opposition. And then belly is in to come all the way back up. One more, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine slightly, feeling that opposite stretch. Don't clench at the front of the thigh. Belly is in to come all the way back up. Now we're going to come all the way down to the mat. So I'm going to just scoot forward just a little bit because this tends to scoot you back. Wherever your legs are, keep them there. Palms towards each other, arms in the shoulder sockets. Belly is in, straight spine. Breathing in and out, rocking off our sit bones. Slowly coming back to the mat. The point is to go nice and slow with control all the way down, one vertebra at a time hits the mat, and then the arms come back towards your ears without popping your lower back. You want to keep the belly in and still have that small little curve at the lower back that we spoke about before. We're going to come up now, breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Fingertips come up towards the ceiling, grounding those feet into the floor. Belly is in, one vertebra at a time, comes all the way up to that seated position, straight spine, belly in. Make sure that you're not doing this by clenching in the front of the thigh and the hip. Again, arms back in the shoulder sockets. Breathing in and out. Rocking off the sit bones, moving out the belly, rounding that spine. One vertebra at a time. Comes back slowly with control towards the mat. Bringing the arms back by the ears, but not popping the lower back, but still keeping that slight curve. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, grounding those feet. Coming all the way up to that seated position. And then if you want to go to the next level, you can bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Just don't bring the shoulders all the way up as well. So belly is in, breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time, coming down to the mat, nice and slowly with control so we get into those small, tiny little muscles. And again, breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, grounding those feet into the floor. Don't do it by the front of the thigh and the hip. Okay? And then if you want to bring the arms back up, you can. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly. We're just going to go down to the mat to get us down to the floor. One vertebra at a time, slowly with control. Good. Once we're down, we can bring one knee into the chest and then the other. Then rock left to right. I'm going to rock left to right and come down on the mat so I'm more in the center of the camera. All right. So knees are in tabletop. Your knee is over your hip. Your feet don't come down to your bum. They are out away from the bum, and your legs look like they're relaxing onto a table, hence the word tabletop. Okay, you feel that small little curve at the lower back. Belly is in. Arms come back by the ears without popping that lower back. We're going to curl up the head, neck, and chest. So breathe in and out. Fingertips come towards the ceiling, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Chin is away from the chest. You're up on the tips of the shoulder blades. Fingertips are going past your body. Feel that stretch. And then coming all the way back down. This is the first level. If you want to go to the next level, you can extend the legs all the way up towards the ceiling. Arms are back by the ears, but not too far so you pop your lower back. Still feeling that slight little curve. We're going to come up again. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Feel those fingertips past the body. Chin is away from the chest, up on the tips of the shoulder blades, and don't forget about that belly being in. And then coming all the way back down. If you want to go to the next level, you can bring the legs out to a 45-degree angle. This might put tension into the front of the thigh and the lower back, so just be careful. And breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Feel like you're reaching past your body with those fingers. And then coming all the way back down. Good. Now we're going to stay up on this last one. So breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Fingertips are past you. Feel like you're pressing in, but still have that small little curve. You're up on the tips of the shoulder blades. Chin away from the chest. And pumping the arms up and down. This is hundreds. Okay, if you ever feel like your head is starting to hurt, you can always bring it down. It's up to you. But try to keep it up if you can. Belly is in. Breathing in and out. If you could try to keep those legs nice and straight, that's great. If you can't, you could always bend them if you have tightness in the hamstrings or in the front of the thigh. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. One last one. Breathing in and out. Woo! Feel the burn in the stomach. Coming all the way back down and left to right. You can go left to right with the head as well. Felicia, I don't want to do that again. And usually I'm a very nice teacher, but today we're going to do it again, but a little bit different. So bring those knees back to tabletop. Arms come back by the ears without popping the lower back, but keeping that slight curve. We're going to breathe in and out. Extending those arms back down, extending those legs out. If you need to keep them bent, please do so. Chin away from the chest, up on the tips of the shoulder blades. And then just come out and in with those inner thighs. And then bringing the knees in and bringing the arms back by the ears. We're going to do that again. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Feel those fingertips reaching. And then coming out and in, using those inner thighs and coming back down. This is called coordination. Okay, so breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, all the way to the tips of the shoulder blades. Feeling those fingertips, going out with the legs, in with the legs, with our inner thighs, and then coming all the way back down. Good. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, and then coming out, bringing those inner thighs in, and then coming all the way back down. This time we're going to stay up. So breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Feel those fingertips up on the tips of the shoulder blades. Belly is in. Chin away from the chest. And just out and in, out and in. Using your breath, using those inner thighs. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing those knees into the chest. You can rock left to right. And you can say no with the head. And this time I will comply, and we won't do that for now. And then you're going to put your feet down onto the mat, knees up towards the ceiling. This, I really want you to feel into the body. A lot of times when we work out, we just want to do as many as possible without really feeling our alignment. So right now, close your eyes while you do this. You want to make sure that your knee is over your ankle first. You don't want to extend that knee over the ankle because then you're going to extend the ligaments in your knee. You don't want to do that. Believe me, I'm an ex-professional ballet dancer. You don't want to overextend the ligaments. So with that being said, close your eyes. Just listen to my voice. You're going to press the feet, arms, and hands into the floor. Breathing in and out. Then curling up the pelvis, feeling one vertebra at a time come off the mat. As you do that, Bring the hips up towards the ceiling. Once you get there, feel a lengthening throughout the body, all the way out through the top of the body, through the hips, and out through the knees. Breathing in and out. One vertebra at a time comes back down to the mat. And now I want you to really feel the sway of the body when you do this. So, with those eyes closed, press those feet, arms, and hands into the floor. Scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time, comes all the way up towards the ceiling. Where is that sway? Where am I feeling it? Breathing in and out. Slowly coming back down towards the mat with control. Now that sway could be in your hips, your knees, your ankles. Try to feel the sway and feel where it's coming from, because it could be the hamstrings, the lower back. So really feel into it. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time, comes all the way up towards the ceiling. Feel the length all the way through the front of the body and out over the knees, Breathing in and out. Slowly coming down, one vertebra at a time. Resting the tailbone onto the mat. Good, let's do that again. Breathing in and out. This time, coming up, trying to feel where that sway is and try to stop the sway. Coming all the way up towards the ceiling. And then slowly coming down one vertebra at a time. Coming back down towards the mat. This time we're going to stay up and pulse those hips up towards the ceiling. So breathing in and out. Press those hands, arms, and feet into the floor, curling up that pelvis, one vertebrae at a time. Comes all the way up. Feel that sway. Try to stop it. And now pulsing those hips up. Using your breath. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly coming down. One vertebra at a time. Resting that tailbone onto the mat. This time we're going to do it. We're going to move the weight onto our heels. So you're going to feel this sway in a different area because we've moved the weight. So those toes come back towards you. Breathing in and out. Pressing those heels into the floor. Scooping out that belly. One vertebra at a time. Comes all the way up towards the ceiling. And then breathing in and out. Slowly coming down. One vertebra at a time. Coming back down towards the mat. Good, let's do that again. Feel where that sway is and try to correct it. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly. One vertebra at a time. Comes all the way up to the ceiling with the hips. And then breathing in and out. Slowly coming down with control. Good. Now we're going to come onto the ball of the foot. Okay? Going to engage the ankle and also the calf when you're doing this. So again, you're going to feel the sway in a different area. So breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly. one vertebra at a time. Comes all the way up towards the ceiling. Feeling a length all through the front of the body, out through the hips and out through the knees. And then coming back down slowly with control, one vertebra at a time, resting that tailbone down. And again, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time, coming all the way up. This time we're going to stay up and now pulse those hips up towards the ceiling like we did before. And up. Using your breath, navels into the spine. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying up with those hips, keeping them on the same plane. Just dropping the heels and coming up. Using your breath. Good. Feel that body. See if you're swaying anywhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come down with those heels. And then one vertebra at a time comes all the way down towards the mat. Bringing one knee into the chest and then the other. You can just rock left to right. Okay, so now we're going to do something called teaser. It's a tease because it's so easy. I'm joking. But I think that you'll do it just fine. Just listen to my instruction. We're going to put our hands at the back of the thigh, elbows out to the side. We're going to curl up the head, neck, and chest, extend our legs out a little bit to then come up and rest on our tailbone. So breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest, extending those legs out, using those hands at the back of the thigh to come all the way up. If you can't come all the way up, you can also bend the knees to release at the front of the thigh, or you can keep them extended. It's all the way, you know your body best. You do what's best for you. Okay? Then we're going to come back slowly with control, rounding that spine, bringing those knees into the chest. Good. Next level, if you want to do it, you do not have to do it. You can bring the arms back by the ears. Belly is in. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. You're going to extend those legs out. You're going to come forward, doing it from the belly, not from the front of the thigh, and bringing the arms out to the side. Breathing in and out. And then slowly coming back one vertebra at a time. And then bringing those knees into the chest. Arms are coming back without popping that lower back, but still keeping that slight curve. Again, if you want to go to the next level, it's up to you. You do not have to. The legs come up to the ceiling. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. The legs come out to a 45-degree angle. You're going to use the belly to come up to teaser. And try to smile. Breathing in and out. Slowly coming down to the mat. Bringing those legs back up to the ceiling. If you want to go to the next level, again, you do not have to. It's up to you. Bringing those legs on a 45-degree angle. Arms up by your ears. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. You really have to try to use the belly to come all the way up. And then slowly coming down. Whichever level you're at, we'll do one more. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Using that belly coming all the way up. Woo! And then just out and in with those legs. Even if your legs are bent, you can do it like this. Okay? And you can hold your hands behind the thigh, even if they're straight, if you would like, or you can have them out by your side. Using those inner thighs. Breathing in and out. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Cross those feet. And coming up to all fours. Gonna come back. There you go. Now we're going to scoop out the belly, coming all the way up, rounding the spine. And then let the belly out. And then coming up, this is cat. And letting the belly out in cow. Then rounding the spine in a circular motion. And then going in the opposite direction. Good. Now, you can come forward. Palms can be together in a fist or palms down onto the floor. It's up to you. Your shoulder wants to be over your elbow to give you more stability. You don't want to drop down into your shoulder, so you want to press down into the floor. Your hip is over your knee, okay? So then you're in alignment. We're going to extend one leg back. So extend it all the way back, still keeping the hips in alignment. We don't want to hike one up or down, okay? So still feeling that alignment. We're going to bring that leg all the way up and down. Using your breath, making sure that belly is in. You're not dropping it as you come up and going into cow with that belly, okay? Keeping that in. Upper body nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to stay up, bringing that leg all the way to the back of the mat, and then coming all the way up and going to the front of the mat. Try to stay nice and strong with that upper body. Don't sink back into that leg and bring those hips up. You want to be nice and strong. Belly is in. Good. And 5, 4, 3. Good. Keep on going. 2. And 1. Holding that leg up and pulsing up with that leg. Using your breath. Belly is in. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that knee down. Coming back into child's pose. Give yourself a second. Breathing in and out. Good. And then coming up to all fours. We're going to do the same on the other side. Coming down to wherever you had your hands before. They're clasped or down. It's up to you. Again, shoulder over the elbow. Hips, you don't want to bring from side to side. You want to make sure that they're in alignment on the same plane as much as possible. If one hikes up a little bit, it's okay, but you want to at least try to keep them the same. Okay? Extending all the way back. Keep this knee over, or that hip over the knee. Okay? And then coming up, don't drop down into your upper body. Belly is in. Coming up and down. Using your breath. Good. Belly is in. Try to smile. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying up, bringing that leg to the front of the mat, and bringing it up and bringing it to the back. Good. Using your breath. Navel's into the spine. Don't drop into those shoulders. Good. And we're going to do 5, 4, 3. Good. Keep on going. 2. Belly is in. Last 1. Keeping it up and pulsing up towards the ceiling. Good. Using your breath. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, bring the knee down, and then coming back into child's pose, giving yourself a nice little rest. Good. And then when you're ready, you can come all the way up and bringing your belly to the floor, hands by your breasts, elbows in by your sides. Front of the feet can be on the mat or you can have heels together, toes apart. It's up to you. Make sure your belly is in. We're going to curl up the head, neck, and chest. As you do that, make sure that you don't feel any tension in your lower back. So drop that tailbone. Don't crunch this neck back. You want to keep it elongated with the spine. Good. Shoulders are down from the ears. Breathing in and out, and then coming back down. Okay, let's do that again. And breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in and down the back with the shoulder blades, and then coming all the way back down. And again, breathing in and out, coming all the way up, making sure that you're dropping that tailbone. Good. Neck isn't crunching back, it's elongated. And then coming all the way back down. One more, breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, dropping that tailbone, and then coming all the way back down to the mat. Now we're going to add those legs. Breathing in and out, pulling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Make sure that you're not crunching that neck back. Dropping that tailbone so there's no tension in that lower back. You don't want to bend the knees. You want to try to keep them as straight as possible. Shoulder blades in and down the back. Elbows down by your side. And then coming all the way back down. And again, breathing in and out. Pulling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. And then coming all the way back down. And again, breathing in and out. Coming all the way up. Good. Try not to clench that neck back as a reminder. Dropping that tailbone. Belly is in. Those shoulder blades in and down the back. And then coming all the way back down. This one we're going to stay up. Breathing in and out. Pulling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Clicking those heels together, feeling those inner thighs. Good. I always like to joke around and say that we're in the Wizard of Oz and we want to go home to Kansas. Usually Americans only get that joke though. But feeling those inner thighs, breathing in and out. Drop that tailbone if you feel any tension in the lower back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming all the way back down. Good, we're going to press those hands into the mat. Belly is in, coming up, pressing back into a child's pose. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. When you're ready, you can come up to all fours, tucking those toes under. Coming up to downward dog, belly is in. You can walk those feet side to side. Good. When you're ready, you can come all the way forward. Belly is in. You want to make sure that your hips aren't too far up or too far down. Okay, you want to keep them in alignment with your back. Pressing the shoulders down to the elbow and to the wrist, and then the hand presses into the mat. You're going to feel a length all the way through the backs of the legs and out through the heels, and also a lengthening up through the spine and out through the head. Belly is in, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Last breath in and out. Bringing those knees down, coming back into child's pose. Good. Take yourself there and have a rest for a second. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Good. And then when you're ready, you're going to come up to all fours, tucking those toes under, coming all the way up to downward dog. You can walk those feet again. And then we're going to take this into a exercise from downward dog all the way into plank. So we're getting those shoulders activated. So coming back and then coming forward. Belly is in. Okay, coming back, bringing the hips up, and then bring the hips down, but not too far down, because then you'll hurt your lower back. So using your breath, good. Belly is in. Let's do 5 more. 5. Good. 4. Keep on going. 3. 2. 1. Coming down into plank and just holding there. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing those knees down and then coming back into child's pose. Putting your head onto the floor, giving yourself a rest, breathing in and out. And when you're ready, you can come up to all fours. We're going to bring that knee forward and have it bent in pigeon. The opposite leg will be straight. Belly is in. You're going to come up and over that bent leg with the hands. Okay, if you want to put a block or a pillow or a towel at the top of your head, if you can't reach all the way down to the floor, please do so. This is stretching out the buttocks in the bent leg. You should feel that stretch there. And then also a stretch in the front of the leg and the thigh in the straight leg. Breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even further. And again, breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even further. Last breath, breathing in and out. Go into it even further. Good. When you're ready, press your hands into the floor, bringing the upper body up. And then bringing that leg back to all fours. Now we're going to bring the other leg forward. So bring that other leg forward into pigeon. Belly is in, extending that leg all the way over. Bring your upper body up and over the leg. If you want to put your head on a pillow or a block or a towel, please do so. If you can bring your head all the way down to the floor, put your head on your hands or all the way onto the floor. It's up to you. Going to feel that nice stretch all the way through the buttocks here. We did some buttocks work a little bit ago. Front of the thigh and the hip, you should feel a stretch through that on the extended leg. Breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even further. And again, breathing in and out. Go into the stretch even further. Last breath. Breathing in and out. And extend the stretch even further into the body. And when you're ready, you can press your hands into the mat. Bring your upper body up. Press your hands onto the mat, coming down onto all fours. Then we're going to bring our bum onto the floor, bringing our feet around to the front. Hands at the back of the thigh. Rolling back down to the mat, nice and slowly, with control, one vertebra at a time. You can bring one knee into the chest and then the other. Just rock left to right. We can bring those legs in circles to relax in the hips. And the opposite way. And when you're ready, bring those feet down to the floor. Then extend the legs all the way out. Palms up towards the ceiling. Closing your eyes. Using your breath. Breathing in. And out. relaxing into the body. Breathing in and out. This is the most important part of your practice. This is where you integrate everything that we did today into the body, mind, and soul. Again, using your breath in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Relax and just be. Breathing in and out. And wiggle your fingers and your toes as you come back into the space. And you could bring one knee into the chest. And then the other. Rocking to one side. Pressing your hands onto the floor as you come up. And I just want to say thank you so much. Appreciated you joining me today. If you felt the love, put a little heart in the comments. Thank you so much. Namaste.